mountains in Uganda. Great place to be. Could imagine the mystics. This is 2023, September 2nd. You know, the African journey, the African diaspora. There's a lot of things on this journey that is different from all the rest of the journey that I take. Meeting different faces, meeting different people. As an artist, also a businessman, which a label owner, in the entertainment industry, putting the shows together in Africa, you come up with many different challenges that you have to face. But even though these challenges is there with Earthlink, I'm trying to make those grounds for the benefit for not only me, but for the benefits for the brothers and sisters who are here too. You know, I didn't come to Africa, or I don't come to Africa for the well-being of myself. I come for the well-being of uplifting myself and uplifting those around me. And there is great art, because we are all architects and great builders in this diaspora. And putting together a formula to bring these art together, and even trying to see to tie these culture show to the European diaspora, I think it's kind of a fight within the industry A and the people that come in from Europe in order to develop here with the industry A. Because it's like most of the people A, they're willing to do something, but when you come to do something among them, they tend to want to do the same thing at the same day when you're doing it, instead of embracing and making the collaboration better. So what they're really doing is actually killing the people that is here from not growing internationally and seeing things in a whole different aspect. Because if you're on a label and your label is in the African diaspora, then in order for you to go to Europe, your label had to communicate with somebody in Europe to take you to Europe, whether it's America, Canada, or anyway. And it's the same way I'm doing it. I'm from America, and I'm coming here to unite with artists and promoters to make things happen for me and my brothers and my sisters in this diaspora. It's very costly for one when you're pushing and you got a good vision, your input. It's all about learning to care, not for you, but for everything around you. Sometimes you say you're too soft-hearted, or you got to put on a different heart. But if you live in a life that your life is an example, then you are who you are. You could only live that life. And my motto is learning to care, you know. And as an Asian being, I embrace my ancestors to the source of the Most High. I will always honor my ancestors. So when I came back and I came home, in my head is what I want to do. And being on the ground here, people say one thing in Africa, and then when you give them one thing, they change it again. And it doesn't stick with the way we do business. If we do business and we say, you need a band to play, and the band say yes, they have a front line, they have a whole band, and they're gonna cost X amount, which is $15 or whatsoever it costs. When you start paying, then the foreigner tell to you, oh, the front line isn't included or this not included. They're actually killing their own self-esteem in business, and they're not making things the way it's supposed to be. And they're not seeing it clear. It's like in the head, I don't know, it may not happen for all, but in the head is like when you come, that is when they're looking to make money. They would play it free at a show for anyone, the brothers and sisters, for 3 times less. And here you coming in, and you may put in the artist and using the band, and you said, let's do this together in harmony as a family. And they will start with you with the harmony. But since you make the first down payment, and they got the money, it changed. This is the feelings of Uganda, dealing with artists and dealing with the music industry. But it's not bad. It's a sense of learning for me, and a sense of our being here. And one thing I know, nothing can stop me, only me. Because I'm not here for nothing. I'm here to develop myself. And if I see certain things and I want to develop around me, they say many are called, and only few has been chosen. Roots 9x9 is here in Uganda and in Africa for a purpose. One is the upliftment of my inner self and to align myself with the sun and to teach one, reach one, and learn to care for each one. I know the nature of people is different, but my nature is what I have to deal with. So dealing on all the aspects, it still brings me down to one thing. Do they know what it takes to come here? Or do they have what it takes to come here? Out to Babylon, working hard every day, painting roofs, cleaning floors, washing toilet, you know, trying to make a difference. Every day I get up, I go to work, and I work towards making things happen for me and around me. I take care of my family and I want to take care of the people around me. I'm not the best, but we try. So when I take my hard-earned money and I come and trying to make things happen, I don't expect people to respect it because they don't know. But what I expect is people to embrace, and let's come together and we can make it more. So I wouldn't say we don't find the embracement, but we find the embracement on a challenging basis. Where somebody think, oh, you okay, you come in, let me hold a show, same day with you show, so you could block me show. Or they do this or this show. So it doesn't make sense to me, but it did make sense to them. But they say, Mr. Bad Mind and deceitful heart. Oh, Mr. Bad Mind and deceitful heart. Roots tell them, I see you with your deceitful heart. And yes, they're moving on kind. But I hope they have a blessed day, because I am feeling fine. Yeah, man. I'm feeling fine, you know. Great. That's why we said, stay away from me, those evil demons. Stay away from me, those evil ones. Stay away from me, those evil demons. Stay away from me, those evil ones. They are false preachers and they are false teachers. Evil workers. Iniquity, I say, you use it for your justice. Iniquity, I say, unhuman prosperity. You see, this is what I'm talking about. They're taking advantage with the lust and the greed and the vanity. I say, so stay away from me, those evil demons. Stay away from me, those evil ones. If we tell them why. Along these roads I travel, and on these roads I travel. Along these roads I travel, and on these roads I travel. I'm traveling on a mental plane.
Mental plane.
Traveling on the mental plane.
Mental plane.
You see the physical is pain and destruction, corruption and destruction. The leaders walking around like they take chopper. Or people are losing their minds, believing in religion, confusion and frustration. They're believing in religion, but on this mental plane,
Learn to play.
I travel
I travel.
on this land to play.
Learn to play.
I travel my nation along these roads.
I travel.
And on these roads.
I travel.
Along these roads I travel, and on these roads I travel. You see, the joy, the tears it brings to me. The joy, the tears it brings to me. Am I living in illusion? Am I living in confusion? Am I living in illusion? Am I living in confusion? You see, corruption seems to be a part of the everyday living. And the people seems to feel comfortable with the way that they are living. They're living in a matrix world. Matrix world. You're living in a matrix world. Or physical harmonization, a mental brutalization, mental slavery. Why? Along these roads, I travel. It is on these roads I travel. Along these roads I travel. And it's on these roads I travel. Only on the mental plane.
Learn to play.
We're traveling on the mental plane.
Learn to play.
See, I tell them.
I
The
travel.
people seems to feel comfortable with the way they're living. That's why we said, you know, it's a great thing to be in Africa, Uganda. Only you know if you could know. If you get in contact with Roots 9X9, remember, my motto is learn to care. I'm here. I'm a Haitian, not an African. I'm a Haitian. Because the word Africa, let's figure it out. I'm an Ancient of Days, mystical, 9 to 9 power 9. Figure it out if you can. 9 times 9. Only on the mental plane. Mental plane. Why we said we living in a nuclear generation. We living in a nuclear generation. It's everywhere. War everywhere. Every day. Teardrops every day. See my children in pain, oh pain every day. See my people in fear, oh fear every day. You say what? Behold, it's a nuclear war. And the cause of that will cause our world. For nation are fighting against nation, and our children are feeling the effect. For we are great ones and great elders who are looking over at the caretaker on this planet. If peace should ever be reigned, for where there is conflicts, where there is war in heaven, where there is lightning and thunder, for there where the earth was shook and the 4 angels has opened the door. But these are the days of the seat of the 7 seals has been opened, where the chosen one, the children of the Most High, will align themselves. The chosen one, remember, the children of the Most High will align themselves. Because we are here, mystical. We are living in a nuclear generation. Because everywhere is war everywhere. And everywhere is tears, oh teardrops every day. You see my children in pain, oh pain every day. We tell them, leaders of war, Leaders and leaders and leaders and leaders and leaders of war. Leaders of war. Oh, leaders and leaders and leaders and leaders and leaders of war. What are we fighting for? Is there a solution? What are we fighting for? You're making the earth so pollution. What are we fighting for? Is there really there a solution to this pollution? Worldwide domination or nuclear pollution? We're living in a nuclear generation. My nation, wake up. Because everywhere is war. War everywhere. And every day is tears drops every day. We tell the people that reach out and touch somebody's heart, please, and learn to care every day. 9 times 9. Respect.